How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are ready for another awesome stream. I'm just now like tweeting and posting stuff. Getting kind of like a weird start today. Okay, that's all done. Doing something a little bit different with my audio. You were supposed to sleep? Well, don't feel bad about going to sleep while this is going. Wolf side, it's a little rough. Hey, AJ. How you doing? I am a little early, that's true. I'm still kind of like tweaking my settings here. But I figure kind of a long, chill intro isn't a bad thing. A lot of times on these streams, like any of these streams could be somebody's first time. I want a good first impression. Hey, Jeff. See all you regulars there. We got a good crew, good set of regulars. You guys are all great. I need to tell you guys what I'm doing differently with my audio. I'll do that in just a second. I've got so much good stuff for you guys. This stream is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. If I'm looking forward to it, it's got to be good. I will admit that there are plenty of streams that I'm not. Well, I don't not look forward to them. I'm just particularly excited about this one, especially now that I see you guys all in chat. We got regulars, we got irregulars. Those are good too. All right. Let's get the ends. Whoa, holy smokes. Look at this sensitivity. I'm using a new mouse. My old Logitech mouse died. So, well, coincident. Oh, I said that backwards. My old Corsair mouse died. This is a Logitech mouse, and it's really, the DPI is a little out of control. I can't, like, this is as good as it's going to get. The aspect ratio seems a bit off. It is. Yeah, the aspect ratio is a little bit squashed so that we can fit the chat there on the side. I have really high standards for my stream setup. That's why there's just not really much going on. I don't have, like, a lot of streams, there's like tons of stuff going on. There's bars on the bottom or on the top and stuff. I just like to keep it as simple and minimal as possible. It's just how I roll. This mouse is a Logitech G502 Hero. It's okay. I don't know if I would recommend it. I give it one single thumbs up. Elementary OS based on 20.4 never. I mean, the Elementary OS 6. The census is unchecked by default. That's good. I don't know. I'd say that's bad because that means that Zorin, that means that they can't get a good reading on how many people actually use the system. What is that? Oh my gosh, my fans just turned on. I gotta turn those off. Yeah, why did those turn on? What the heck? Hold on. Like my window fan turned on. It was really strange. That's never happened before. Alright, we're gonna erase this disk and get the install going. I need to go get my water jug and stuff too. We're gonna be installing ZorinOS 16 beta. Barons from the future. Yeah, I don't mind just basic telemetry, as long as it's not identifiable in any way. Where's Cynical? Hey, where's my crossfade? Is this just one of those songs with a really quiet intro? Yeah, it's like 15 seconds in, there's nothing. I love these. There you go. All right, let me go get my water and I will be right back. You can listen to the song and watch the install as I fumble around in the background. Because why mute? Whoops. ZorinOS 16. Oh, did I say FerrinOS? Or did you just get confused that it was FerrinOS? Okay, so let me tell you about my audio here. Uh-oh, my other mouse is dead. Come on now. A lot of you know that I stream with two computers. I have little Terry's here, which is what you're seeing on stream. And then I have my laptop that is running Elgato software that makes the stream as smooth as possible. That's how I record the video from Terry's pipe it through an Elgato HD60. There's still people that seem to think that this is a VM. I get comments probably once a video of once a stream, or maybe once every other stream, where somebody's like, oh, you know, your VM is, you know, doesn't have enough RAM, or how do you record the BIOS if it's, you know, if you're doing it this way or whatever. And it's like, come on, this is a physical machine. I record it through a laptop, and I've got OBS set up here. I've got a bunch of audio filters. Since I've been boosting my gain up so high, because I think that it just works really well with my voice with my gain high, I got noise suppression and a noise gate, so there shouldn't be any buzz. There might be a little bit of buzz when I start talking, but I also moved my mixer away from the fans and other computer stuff, so hopefully we should have nice buzz-free hi-fi audio. Wolfsight, you're using ZorinOS? It's kind of interesting. Man, I get Where Cynical and Wolfsight confused. And you guys are like talking like right next to each other. Pop out chat so I can see it a bit better. There we go. Sounds great, thank you. So something else I'm doing here. I got my two mics. On the left is a Shure SM57. On the right is a Shure Beta 58. One's a vocal mic, and then one's a instrument mic. But I have the gain up really high on the mixer, and I've got my monitor high. And I'm doing that to try to like condition myself to not yell. So I'm trying to talk really low. That saves my voice because after 2.5 hours of talking, my volume gets really high and then my throat is like shot for the whole day. And I also think that regulating my volume sounds better for the stream. I guess apparently I'm just naturally a loud person. I didn't know that until I started streaming. And then I pity all of the people that have to like deal with me every day. I'm just walking around shouting at everybody. I'm not trying to. How stable is the beta? I guess we'll find out. With these streams, I don't really test or play around with it. The most I did was install it for the thumbnail and just to make sure that it works on Terryzaw, because as we've seen, is Egee an introvert like most of us? Yes. I've talked about introverts and extroverts in other streams, but I'm an introvert, but I get energy from flexing and being an extrovert sometimes. Like when I worked in an office, a lot of people kind of assumed that I enjoyed attention and I liked being the one that was talking and kind of like driving conversations. And I did, but that was really just flexing. And when I say flexing, I mean like personality types, not like showboating flexing. But I'm an introvert, but sometimes it feels good to like, take the spotlight. I guess that's kind of like what these streams are too. This is like a once a week thing. I don't think I could do this more than maybe twice a week. Oh, Artcore. Hey, I didn't know you were in Greece. Cool. That's there's somebody else from Greece too. Somebody that's a regular here. Oh no, my phone is causing interference. I don't know if you guys heard that. That weird sound that GSM phones make when they're near speakers. That weird thing. One bummer thing about this mic setup is that I have to like turn my head really far. Not like really far, but more than I would like to read chat. It's not in front of me. It's like off to the side. So the left microphone is probably getting more. Oh, that was another thing. I adjusted the microphone so I'm not speaking at them. They're like they're like probably 60 degrees or 50 degrees from my face. So is ZorinOS based on Gnome 3.36? We'll find out. I dive into these without really knowing much about them. Obviously, I've played around with Zorin like for distro delves and stuff, but I've never used Zorin as a daily. So this is probably going to be this stream right now with you guys is probably the most that I will have ever used ZorinOS. We don't normally do betas on the show, but in a lot of ways, we're just kind of like QA testing, because things always go wrong on these streams, like things break or just weird stuff happens. So like, you know what, if that's going to happen anyways, why not look at a beta? And if the developers want to roll up and, we can talk about issues, that's great. That happens pretty often too. That's happened with Bodhi, obviously Farron, Haiku, we had developers in here. And there's probably more. InstantOS, we had a developer. Was it OpenMandriva? We had a developer. So, this is a chance to kind of get some feedback live on the air. Like this is a radio show. Somebody asked my opinions on Fedora. Fedora's alright. It's fine. Fedora was the first Linux distro I ever used. I don't think a lot of people realize that. The first non-Windows operating system I used was PCBSD ages ago. And then the first Linux distro I used was Fedora Core. Yeah, does anybody want to call into the show? We could take some calls. I'd love to do that. I want to get a soundboard so I can cue sounds like just like audio stuff when things happen, but tishes, and maybe add some reverb to my voice for artistic effect. But I think it would be cool to somehow be able to like take calls, maybe have like a Discord thing going, bring people on. You use Zorin. It was used, you dailied Zorin for a while. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's just fine. Egee FM. I'll be your DJ. Sure. Lamer, your first Ubuntu is 12.4. Ubuntu 12.4. What the hell did I just say? Am I the only one that does that? Like, your brain just switches on autopilot and words come out of your mouth, and then you have to stop and you're like, what did I just say? I think that might be a dyslexia thing. I don't know. The people that know me pretty well just learn to translate the weird stuff that comes out of my mouth. I'm not an idiot, I swear. Well, maybe I am. Just, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad off. You said drop tables? You want to drop some tables? Man, I haven't done anything with SQL in a long time. And the first time in a long time, the most recent time, I had to do some stuff in Postgres. And Postgres SQL is kind of weird. A little bit different. The most, it's just our Linux furries. Is that an actual sub? That's kind of interesting. Somebody clip, I'm not an idiot, I swear. Yeah, YouTube doesn't do that sort of thing. AJ, your first Linux experience with Ubuntu was with Ubuntu Dapper Drake. Let's do a call. Let's take a call. I actually avoided Ubuntu for a long time. The first Ubuntu I used, it actually might be on this channel. Like, I avoided it for a long time. I was all in Fedora at first. I was on Fedora and OpenSUSE. Fedora was the first distro I used, but OpenSUSE was like my first love. And then I used OpenSUSE for a long time. Speaking of OpenSUSE, the last thing I was doing with Terryzaw, I just finished getting all of the benchmark results for OpenSUSE Leap. So I'm going to be doing another video comparing Leap to Tumbleweed. And the videos seem like they'd be pretty straightforward, like gather data and then, you know, compare it and then riff on it. But the problem is these benchmarks take like a full day to run. I usually set everything up and then SSH into the machine, set up a screen session, and then queue up all of the tests. And you would think that that would work great, but a lot of times tests fail, and that throws the entire suite off. So with Leap, and OpenSUSE in particular is troublesome because the Phoronix test suite is kind of built with Ubuntu and Arch in mind. And in the video I said that it worked perfectly. It works pretty darn well with Ubuntu and Arch because the test suite, or the Phoronix test suite will identify the dependencies and install them. And it tries to with OpenSUSE, but it fails a lot of the time, basically. So I kind of have to hunt and peck to find all the dependencies, and it's a real chore. So a couple times this week, I wake up after, you know, sleeping for 6 or 8 hours or whatever, only to find out that a bunch of suites have failed. So that sucks. But Leap is done. And then, so Tumbleweed is tricky because Tumbleweed builds come out, I think, weekly. So I kind of have like a 2-week window to record the benchmarks and then record the voiceover and get everything produced before that goes stale. So that's probably true of all rolling distros. Linux Lite 3 was your first love? That's crazy, Lamer. Linux Lite, huh? Leon, have you decided whether you're going to replace Terryza? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to replace Terryza and then I'm going to smash it. Like, you guys can look forward to a video where Terryza is being destroyed. Do you think that there will be a lack of hardware transition to SAS? No. I don't think that cloud computing will replace... Egee, another streamer you like to watch, is dyslexic. He says it's easier for him to read chat when it's all caps. I just kind of struggle with it and make it work. Caps is kind of maybe a little bit easier to read, but I don't really like people changing to suit like what I need, you know? Like I don't want people to change. Like, just because I'm dyslexic, I don't expect people to behave a certain way because of, like, to accommodate me. That's just not me. So I just struggle, and I'm used to it. So yeah. You love the size of Terryza? Yeah, I love mini PCs. I've always loved little embedded machines. I've always had a soft spot for them. Like all-in-one machines that try to just do everything. All right, let's see if Terryza... I was in the middle of answering a question and then... about SAS. To answer your question, Artcore, no. I don't think that cloud computing or software as a service will ever replace... I think augment is a better word. I think people use the word replace too often. I think augment is a better word. I think that it will augment the space. I got a shout out as a Linux furry. I mean, all right. It's worth pointing out that Brian and Egee are two different things. Egee is the OC and the character. So it's weird when I see my personal name used in stuff like this. Like I don't know. It's a weird relationship, and the only place where Brian and Egee mix is on GitHub, because that's more of that's like a more professional sort of thing. But that's like the only place. Yeah, I was about to say that. Let's see if Terryza can figure out which EFI entry it drops into, and here we go. I don't even have the checklist up. I forgot to pull that up. Let me do that really fast. You like the blurred background? Oh, Joseph, you just got an Intel NUC? Have you set it up? Like, have you tested it? Be really curious to see how that works. Is this GDM? I think it is. Where's my script? There it is. Install. There it is. Okay. All right. So you did not get an Intel NUC yourself. Oh, you want me to get oh, just get an Intel NUC. I thought you were saying that you just got an Intel NUC. Whoops. Yeah, that's my terrible reading comprehension. Got it. Intel NUCs are like weirdly expensive. Like, the reason why I got this Terryza is that it was $150, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a piece of crap, but it's a $150 piece of crap. All right, let's drop into this thing. Pretty sure. What is that? Oh, I have something weird on my desk. Okay. Oh, we got a little Dan Mason. I saw him on a podcast. I love it when my favorite, like, I see my favorite artists and you can interact with them and they're just like regular people. They're not crazy. They're not like, they're just like regular, average, everyday people that you'd see at a supermarket. And then they go home and then they produce incredible music. That's just awesome. I love it. All right, let's drop into this guy. This is GDM, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked this. All right, I think that we're going to use the X session because that's the default and I don't want to rock the boat too much on this beta. But if you guys remind me, we can try Zorin Desktop on Wayland. We'll do that later in the show. If I had a Terryzon mini PC, you'd install Kodi on it. I don't, oh, last time we used Gnome and Wayland, Benny Hill got stuck playing in the TTY. You guys remember that? I can't remember which distro it was, but Benny Hill was unstoppable and it wouldn't stop. Like, we went into the TTY and everything, it would not stop playing. I guess that's a Wayland bug. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Something I forgot to mention while we're looking at this excellent welcome screen. I did mention this last stream actually, but I kind of put it together for this one. I'm dissecting the Distro Delves playlist. So the music that you guys have been listening to, for the streams, has been one ginormous playlist with like just a ton of different genres. And I'm splitting it into A-sides and B-sides, and maybe some C-sides and V-sides. So A-sides are like feature funk and dance beats. B-sides are this stuff basically, like kind of vaporwave. And I'm going to be putting together a YouTube video and playlist of all these songs. Fun fact you found out because of Switch to Linux's preview. ZorinOS Gnome Tour has a VM page and a VM. That's kind of interesting. Do I listen to jazz? Yeah, sometimes. I listen to all sorts of stuff. I have really super eclectic music tastes. I think that my favorite band is Fall of Troy. You guys have heard them. Definitely not music for everybody. But Fall of Troy, Smashing Pumpkins, maybe Dream Theater. So I like, my personal favorite music is like just really extreme, heavy, not heavy, but just like really intense stuff. Have I listened to some Indian songs? I probably have. I'm sure that they're just fine. I don't think I have any though. Open the menu to launch apps. Okay, little delayed. I got to adjust the mouse settings actually. Oh, that doesn't bode well. I type in mouse and it finds nothing. Bollywood. I want to watch Bollywood. So I see these clips from Indian cinema, like movies from India, and they're always so good. And I just need to watch some. There, that's manageable. Do I like extreme? Yeah, there's some extreme stuff that I like. Nuno is incredible. Oh my god, he's like not only a guitarist, but just like the dude. He's up on stage just like shredding it. It looks awesome. Yeah, Nuno's really good. I really like not the intro guitar from He-Man Woman Hater, but the intro riff once it gets past Flight of the Wounded Bumblebee. That's a good one. All right, let's get back on track. This looks good. Hey, wait a second. It teases you with Unity, but Unity is not an option. Look at that. Actually, this isn't an option either. That's weird. I guess let's go through these. Is it asynchronous? Oh, that's kind of weird. I like the rounded corners. I like it when the top corners are rounded, but the bottom corners are straight. That's more my style. Oops. Unity is going to be in the final release. Oh, those two options are paid? Well, that's kind of lame that they show them if you have to pay for them. I don't know. Could you recommend... I don't recommend any of this stuff. That's not my kind of thing. Especially not for businesses. I don't want to get in I don't want to get into the business of recommending stuff. Oops, for businesses. I'm sure that it's just fine. Like I wouldn't recommend it because that's not what I do. But I don't see any problem using this for a small business. It's based on Ubuntu, so you know it's solid. ZorinOS has a really good reputation of being stable, really nice and fast. I think people do say that it eats up a lot of RAM, so that's a consideration. What is this? Oh, that's just Gnome. And it'll have Windows 10 style. Okay. And play around with the themes. We'll do that in a little bit. Egee, you recommended Distro X and it screwed up our business files. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, we switched to this because Egee said no. I'm just here for funsies. I'm not here to give recommendations or anything. We're just here having a good time. That's it. This is how I spend my Saturday mornings. Connect online accounts. This is probably the Gnome thing. Yeah. You started playing Max Payne. I want to play Max Payne again. Oh, my good friend Teal played Alan Wake on stream last year. Dude, I love those games. I've been playing Starbound and Risk of Rain, and then I'm always playing Overwatch. I play Overwatch every single day. But you watched Egee's business consulting on YouTube? Yeah, Max Payne's a good one. It's like not only is the gameplay good, but the story is good. I haven't played Max Payne 3. Max Payne 1 was fantastic. Max Payne 2 was pretty good. You don't play games? I usually play games as like a social thing. I don't play a lot of games solo anymore. I've got so many games with stories that I need to play, and I just want to play with friends. Risk of Rain is super fun with friends. My friend Teal again. We just beat Risk of Rain again. I'm kind of beating it with all the characters because I want to read about the lore. So Zorin Connect is, yeah, it's this thing. You like Max Payne 3 a lot? I gotta play it. I'll play it on stream some. I really want to get back into streaming. The problem is I just don't have time. I'm so busy all week, and there's no good time to stream for me. Like today is really the only day, and I could see in the future maybe I'll swap out a Distro Delves stream for a game stream. But this is really the only time that I have to stream. So they took KDE Connect and put it on Gnome? Yeah, kinda. I don't know if it's the exact same thing, basically. What are the dogs whining for? What's the problem? You guys stop it. Huh. Dogs are just out there whining at me. No dogs are allowed in the studio. None but me. I don't shed like they do. Brandon, what's up? Not much, just looking at ZorinOS beta. ZorinOS 16 beta. You need your personal opinion for choosing a distro? I mean, I would just go with Ubuntu. That way, if there's an issue, then you can go upstream to Ubuntu and like Canonical and ask them what's up. Like if you went with Zorin, if you went with something like Zorin and your business had issues, who would you reach out to? I guess maybe they offer support or something, but would you rather get support from a guy or like a very small company like that, or would you rather get support from Canonical or like Red Hat, you know? So like if it's mission critical and you don't have the in-house support to manage it, then I would go with one of the big guys. Again, no recommendations or endorsements. Just what would Egee do? That is what Egee would do. That's it. We hope that you enjoy ZorinOS. To get more advice, tips, visit the help page. Well, we need to look at the release notes anyways, so we'll do that while the install's going. Zorin actually offers business support. I mean, is it any good? I think that they actually like charge for it, so they have an obligation to be good. Like they have a business version, don't they? Oh, I thought they did. They just have an education version. I could have swore they had a business version. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what? Why is this happening? I didn't do that. It just started scrolling. That was weird. Zorin installation support. Okay, so after the install, if it's borked, it's your problem. Manjaro is an LLC. Okay, so you guys know that I have a mixed opinion on Manjaro. But the thing is, the developers behind it have I'm pretty sure they have a background in like DevOps and operations stuff. So I would actually trust them to help like support and manage their distro. But when it's just like one-off distro, like I've used the term boutique distros, where they're kind of their own thing. I wouldn't necessarily trust these for mission critical stuff. Where if Zorin or Manjaro or anybody like borked an update and all of your production systems went down because of an upstream issue, like who do you fall back on, right? If that happened, then Canonical's ass is on the line. But if you go with somebody like Zorin and that happens, then they just kind of shrug and say, well, sorry about that. So it's just a different user, you know? And I use Canonical as an example, Red Hat, SUSE, Enterprise, like it's all the same, you know, when it's a big company and their reputation is on the line, they can't afford a bad update like that. That's not to say that it doesn't happen. It's just way less likely to happen with something boutique like this. Learn how to switch to Zorin. All right, I'm looking for the release notes for the beta. I bet we just... All right, let's take a look. We got the update going. Oh, that was fast. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and skim through this. We're thrilled to finally share our next giant leap with the release of ZorinOS 16 beta. It's got a stunning new look. I will say that the Zorin guys, they definitely know their styling. Because not only does this look good, but they paired it with this mountain, which invokes a very cold Arctic feel to me. And likewise with these icons. So like if the background was palm trees or something, I think it would look really weird. So do they have like, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Maybe they might have something. They have something tropical in here. I could show you how it would clash. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. So I changed it to palm trees. This still kind of works because the background is blue, but I don't think it looks nearly as good as those mountains. So they definitely have a good eye for styling. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is another one. This kind of clashes, which is fine. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You suggest you try press the super key. Super key for 1. Press super key for 1 and 2 enable. I don't know what that means. How much does the full version, like the ultimate version of Zorin? Let's find out. How you doing, Mitchell? Hope that your Saturday is going well. Zorin Grid. Oh, this is like a managed, yeah. This is, yeah, check this out. This is a system where they manage, well, they don't manage it, but you can manage a cluster of ZorinOSs using this interface. I think this has kind of been on the on their backlog for quite some time, though. It's coming soon. Is it 40 bucks? There's also Alma Linux. I thought, yeah, 39, just 39, basically. Why does it cost? Because you should want to support the developers, like, you know? Can you pay with crypto? I guess if you use PayPal, you could pay with crypto. But they do not accept crypto. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy ZorinOS for everybody in chat. We got 60 people in chat. Oh, look, it doesn't scale. Here, let's fix this. Let's grab it. Man, this is like really sluggish. I know that Terry's Eye isn't a powerhouse, but this is a little much. Oh, you can't just edit it. Well, fine then. Opera Delves, you get a ZorinOS, and then you get a ZorinOS, and you get a ZorinOS. Nobody's gonna buy more than 9. You'd think Super would open the menu. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. This is probably just the theme that I'm using. I don't hate this, though. Oh my goodness, this is very sluggish. You also, Robin, you find it to be sluggish too? Okay, let's go through the release notes and then I'll reboot. Maybe we'll get better performance. So we got a stunning new look. So the theme updated. That looks great. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Whoa, I don't want to knock anything off my desk. The lock screen now displays a blurred version of your desktop wallpaper. That's cool. Right-click the panel. Taskbar settings, maybe? Oh, it rounds the edges. That is cool. That looks great. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. It's not, oh, there we go, yeah. Oh my god, it's a floating panel. Ooh. I love that. Yeah, look at that, rounded corners for days. I am down. It only goes to floating when it's non. That is really, really cool. I like that a lot. So, Dominic, the ZorinOS dev, if you wanted to implement something like this in KDE, how difficult would it be to make the panel behave this way? Faster and smoother performance? Oh, really? How do you figure that one? So we got FlatHub enabled by default. Let's take a look. And the music cut out again for. This is Luxury Elite. Wonder if crossfade got turned off again. I'm always battling with that. Would you guys like a little, what would you call that? Like a little thing on the bottom right that tells you what song is playing? It sounds like it would be easy, but those tools are hard to find. I feel like I might have to write my own. Which is fine. I don't know when I would get around to it. It's just a matter of like reaching out to the API. So there's a Snap store. Where's FlatHub? Where's FlatHub? Do you have to do something? Maybe I missed something. You'll notice that even more apps are available. This is thanks to the addition of FlatHub. It's supposed to work out of the box, or am I missing something? Okay, let's look at Telegram. MTV Egee edition. I like it. I mean, Spotify is available. Spotify, Mindtest, those are all available. I'm in the Snap store. Is it hold on, is it a separate thing? I was under the impression it was the main app. Wow, this isn't good. What is going on here? Wait, hold on. Brandon asked about, will you ever do BSDs? Yeah, we've done BSDs. I think we looked at Ghost BSDs, or Ghost BSD. And then we looked at Solaris, yeah. I mean, Open Indiana. But yeah, we've looked at non-Linux distros, sure. What is going on? We're going to reboot. Dogs are growling again. Oh, here's Inkscape. There's FlatHub. Dogs barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Pissed off at something. I agree. I feel that way sometimes too. Just start barking. Come on, what the hell, dude? You think Terry Zaw has given up? I think he might be right. This is not good. Hey, you need to chill. Ghost. Ghost, come here. There you are. Oh, there must be somebody outside or something that's pissing the dogs off. Did we check free in HTOP? No. Not yet, because I did a bunch of stuff first, and I didn't want to screw up the metrics. Like the Tour app popped up and all that stuff, so. So I'm not super impressed with the store. The performance is pretty sluggish. The overall style is really good though. This background fits the music so well. Especially after that Luxury Elite track. Alright, let's take a look. The music's very chill today. This is B-sides, so I added all of the down-tempo chill beats to this playlist. So somebody said that they were thinking about going to bed, and then the Egee stream came on. Well, those two things are not mutually exclusive. You can turn on the stream and go straight to bed if you like. Zorin is somehow using 600 megabytes. That's less than OpenSUSE with Gnome. Oh, you don't like how bright it is? I actually like it because it's not white, it's actually blue. Is this one using Wayland? Not yet. We'll do Wayland towards the end. And then a fresh install is 8.5 gigs. Alright, if you guys want to look at the theming, like, we'll make it dark. Let's do it. Oh, we don't have HTOP. Let's install it with Snap. How do you guys feel about that? Am I going to get tomatoes thrown at me? Fedora 34 comes out in 2 days. So I was, after my Leap versus Tumbleweed video, I was planning on doing Fedora versus OpenSUSE. Would you guys like to see Fedora 33 versus Fedora 34, or would you like to see OpenSUSE versus Fedora? I could do both of them, but which one do you guys want first? Let's plan the next couple Egee videos right here. You guys want OpenSUSE versus Fedora? Holy smokes. Oh, wow. Okay. I was not expecting it to be overwhelmingly OpenSUSE versus Fedora. You want Open Fedora? I like Open Fedora. Let's do that. I gotta Photoshop something that says Open Fedora just to confuse people. Wow. Okay. Okay, if you guys want OpenSUSE versus Fedora, should it be Tumbleweed or should it be Leap? So you guys like OpenSUSE Fedora, but what do you think of Fedora versus OpenSUSE? OS2 versus BEOS? Windows 95 versus... I mean, I like all of these. That would be fun. If I could figure out how to benchmark Windows 95 versus Windows 98, that would be really funny. Tumbleweed? Wow, Tumbleweed versus Fedora. Crazy. That is... I'm glad I asked because I wouldn't have expected that. Windows 10 versus Windows ME. Seems like somebody... Uh-oh. What the hell? Wow, that was very strange. My voice went out and the stream went out at the same time. That was very strange. What the hell? What is going on? And look, what is happening here? It's not locked up, it's just hanging. Snap is hanging. You want to put Windows ME on Terryzaw? Okay, well, while this is going, let's look at themes. I don't really know what the hell Snap is doing. Is it tomato time? This is incredible. Like, what is happening? It's installing HTOP. What could be taking this long? That's just normal Snap behavior. Yeah, it still launches activities. Yeah, I like this one. We're going to bring that back. Yeah, Rip is right. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Oh, KDE flavor. Oh, yeah, that's true. I figure if we're going to be looking at OpenSUSE, yeah, if we're going to look at OpenSUSE and Fedora, they're both going to be running Gnome. Because like the very, very first comment about my last benchmark was, hey, Fedora is using Gnome. Like that was it, like right out of the gate, which is fine. I mean, that's totally fair. But I'm gonna, when I do benchmarks, unless they are desktop, like desktop environment benchmarks, all of the systems under test are going to use the same desktop to avoid that comparison. I mean, it's a fair comparison too. Like you comparing XFCE to Gnome. So we got to make sure that they're all running the same thing. So it'll be OpenSUSE with Gnome versus Fedora, which uses Gnome. All right. Would you install HTOP from Snap? Yeah, I installed it from Snap because I'm a mad lad. I could have just as easily installed it from the repos. Oh, dog's growling again. We'll take an intermission here in a little bit and I'll put the dogs away. They're fine, but it's just distracting because I can hear them. And I'm like, I'm going to be honest, I don't love this dark theme. Yeah, the contrast of the icons is too sharp. This looks like monochrome. Is that it? Is that the word? I like it, but I don't. There are things I like about it, but there are things I don't like about it. What do you guys think? Would we another KDE versus Gnome? Oh yeah. Dude, there's going to be so many benchmarks. They're just really time consuming, so you just have to be patient and sit tight, and the benchmarks will be flowing. Monochrome would be dark on gray. But it's just like, I don't know, this is just weird. I like it and I don't like it. Oh my god. I do like that the windows tint a little bit. There's so much attention to detail. Oh my lord. Try it with gray. This is okay, but it's missing a lot of character. Like when we use blue, these colors add a lot of character, I think. Maybe purple? Purple's my favorite color. This is okay. I could probably roll with this. I love the lavender accent. You know what? I like the purple. Yeah, purple's the best. I mean, to be fair, I think indigo is probably my very favorite color, or maybe cerulean. But yeah, blues and purples are my favorite. This is really good. I like the blue accent too, but it's a little too sharp. Yeah. Yeah, especially these accents here. These are too sharp. So we'll go. Your favorite color is white, huh? The unchanged icon theme. Yeah, we're gonna roll with purple. Okay. What's other? Oh, I don't want to mess with those. That'll probably break everything. Oh, jelly mode. Yeah. Oh my god. You guys want to see something really funny? Cerulean makes you get a little... Hello from Russia. Hey. Oh, David, I didn't know you were from Russia. That's cool. Okay, fellas, keep your eye on the CPU usage, okay? I don't know why it just spiked right after I said that. All right, watch the CPU. Isn't that crazy? The CPU is having to work its ass off just to do this effect. And then I let it go. Here, we'll just like throw it. And then boom, we're back to nothing. The Marquee 182, you're from Russia too, aren't you? We got people from all over the place here. Yeah, I'm not sure how they did this with Gnome. Open and close it. Actually, activities isn't too bad. It's multi-threaded. Notice how both CPUs jump? Oh, right as I say that, it made me a liar. Who needs this effect? I don't know, it's kind of cool. I'd put it on like a kid's machine. They'd like it. But I'd probably get tired of this. It's a nice throwback. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Dude, you know what really sells the purple? I didn't realize this. It's the background. I mean, come on now. Close that. Get out of here. Go on. Look at that. With this background and the purple tint and this music playing in the background, this might be the most aesthetic desktop without going like wireframe terminal mode. But this is probably the most aesthetic GNOME desktop that I've ever seen. Is that New York City? I don't know. With the smog in the background, it could be LA. see a palm tree here. Yeah, there's palm trees. I think this is LA. It is very vaporwave. Here you go, actually. While we're talking about vaporwave. This will be the last down-tempo song that you guys will hear on the stream. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. There's your vaporwave aesthetic. Oh yeah, set the language to Japanese. Today's relaxing music. The beginning of the stream was relaxing. We're about to switch to future funk though. See, this is why I need a little soundboard. I want to play a sound clip of ejecting a cassette tape, flipping it over, and putting it back in. You probably, Steven, you missed how it was on system resources. It's not too bad. I think it was using 650 megabytes of memory, and the disk usage was like 8 gigabytes. So it's not bad. Right now it's using kind of a lot. But... Oh, you should. Dominic, you should totally add a Japanese payload to the toolkit. Oh, nice. All right, future funk time. We're switching to side A. You guys ready? This is actually kind of a small playlist. I need to add more. All right, welcome to the disco, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, hold on. If I'm going to do welcome to the disco... Oh, I haven't added Young Bae to this. Hold on. I got to fix this. This is a travesty. This is like such a missed opportunity. Oh, is it not sorting? Oh, no, it is. Stop it. I'm fighting with the cassette tape. Hold on. It doesn't want to go in. Okay, here we go. This is a perfect song to start with. Egee, we are on a cliff. Welcome. There we go. And make sure that it's not too loud for you. Yeah, it looks good to me. All right, welcome to the disco. Use a Bic pen to roll the tape back. Hell yeah. Hey man, if your compact disc gets messed up, you can't fix it with a pen. So Cassette's got one on that. You just got an old system from your cousin a while back, and it was running XP with 3 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I don't know. Does that mini PC you have bad BIOS? No, not really. It's just not. It's just like coded badly, I think. Really what it comes down to. I guess while we're here, I'll plug the old SD card in. It should pop up. Oh, what the hell? Why is the mounted volume over here? Is that intentional or is that a bug? Look at this. And that icon's terrible. It's supposed to be an SD card, but like, it's so ambiguous. What's the track name? It's called Welcome to the Disco by Young Bae. Whoa. I just tried to drown myself. Oh, there was more in that cup than I thought. Wow, I just took a quick bath. Okay, let's get back on track. Why is Gmail so heavy? I hate Gmail. I hate Google services in general. JetBrains Mono, huh? This is JetBrains Mono. I actually don't like it, to be honest. This isn't good. They should have used Source Code Pro. You think this is intentional for separating the mounts? Okay. It's a recolor of the file icon, is it? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Google. I used to be. They used to make good stuff, but they stopped making good stuff a long time ago. I think that Google jumped the shark when they removed the "Don't be evil" from their slogan. That was the end of Google. That's when they removed that. That was they were affirming that evil was their business plan. Hate Google, use YouTube. Yeah. I mean, I use Gmail too. I'd use something other than Gmail if I knew what the hell to use. There's like a lot of options out there, but switching email providers isn't easy. I mean, it's like, all things considered, it's pretty easy, but you know, spending a weekend trying to figure out which email provider I use is like not really what I want to do. Oh, somebody wanted me to look at extensions. What? Oh, is it tweaks maybe? Oh, Zorin appearance is tweaks. This is Gnome tweaks? I don't think so. Well, it's similar. I use domain, you just need to change the MX server. The MX entries. This is a track by Desired. I also hate that Google loves launching services and then turn around and killing them. Yes, what's going on with Stadia is like just so typical Google. Well, that's not true. Like, it could happen to anybody. Wait a second. Oh, interesting. Why is extensions in Zorin? They must have like a patched version. I mean, it says patches right there. Let's try it. It's kind of concerning that it defaults to FlatHub though, because if this is a patched version of extensions, then this is definitely not going to have what you need. But I feel like what happened with Stadia is that, oh hey, it's English Bob. I think that some really, really greenhorned managers were promoted to executives, and they had the idea of launching Stadia without really doing any market research. And they just assumed it would be successful, and then it wasn't. I mean, it was successful, I guess, but you know, when you're Google and you need to make a lot of money, the level of success that they got wasn't what they were expecting. So they like laid a whole studio off or something like that. It's like, what the hell? I don't know how such incompetent people can get into leadership positions. It's bizarre to me. English Bob in an Egee stream. I'm pretty sure this happened once before. So this looks like just, oh, magic lamp effect. Well, hold on. Did we find an Easter egg? How do you guys like that? Oh my goodness, look at the frame rate. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Another Desired song. I really need to build out. What is going on here? Hold on. Whoa, did you guys see that? Something was devouring the CPU. Who the hell was that? I'll tell you what, man. Xorg is sure working its ass off. What is it doing? All we're doing is like moving stuff. They're resizing stuff. It shouldn't be working that hard. I think this is just like a badly optimized effect. I was expecting the CPU to peak, but it's not. Yeah, the frame rate's just no good. She's hosed. I don't think it's hosed. Oh, is it enabled by default? Well, hold on. Maybe we shouldn't be... Maybe opening the hood wasn't a good idea. We need appearance. You had one stream and quit already? The English Bob already streamed today? Where did Jelly Mode go? Ah, I see. Okay. Thank you for that, Dominic. Why does it say I have 2 open? Oh, because I do have 2 open. What else do we have here? Window move effect. What's this? Wow. JS engine. Holy smokes. There's kind of a lot here, though. X11 gestures. Wow. Hey, there's app indicators. I wonder if we can try some of those now. The purple needs to be a bit darker. This is an eyesore. You're not feeling the purple? It's more like lavender, I think. This looks and feels heavy. Yeah, considering the resource usage. See, look, it's spiking again. Wait, hold on. Did you see that? What is Gnome Terminal Server? Is it this thing? Usually HTOP would be... Maybe it's a snap thing. Let's try the snap. Or let's try the... I love this song. The lyrics are so friggin' weird. But the song is really good. Welcome to the disco, ladies and gentlemen. This one is called Disco Body Parts by Young Bae. I like Young Bae a lot. Oh, come on now. Do I need to relaunch it? Well, let's just do this. Okay. No. I need to do it on the top. There. Now let's see if we still get spikings. Spikings? You removed snap. I mean, I don't like to modify the system under test too much. So if it comes with snap, I'm just going to leave it. Hey, it's Gnome. Who cares? Well, actually, you know what we forgot to do is look at the version of Gnome. I think everybody's expecting Gnome 40. I don't think this is Gnome 40, though. What we got here? This is... Oh, of course you're not going to tell us what it actually is. I'm pretty sure this is Gnome 338. Yeah. You guys are all saying it's Gnome 338. All right. What do we do next? Do you guys want to look at printers? I'm saving the SD card for the very, very end. So it found my printer. And extensions have yet to be ported. Oh, okay. That's the giveaway. Do we have DLNA? Sharing, right? There you go, media sharing. Alright, now you guys can connect to Egee Zorin. Thumbs up, you slackers. What's a good way for a system restore with the same experience as Windows Restore? I'm gonna be honest, I've never used the Windows Restore. I don't know if... Like, I've never had to. I've used BTRFS's restore one. So a long time ago, I had OpenSUSE and I was screwing around with the file system trying to make things writable by my local user, and I ended up messing up sudo, which basically broke the system. You like the purple? It's good for colorblind people. Is it really though? Is it like an accessibility thing? That's kind of cool. But anyways, when I was screwing around with the permissions, I hosed up my system. And I used the OpenSUSE's BTRFS to roll it back, and it worked really well. I haven't used TimeShift. Like, I've used it, but I haven't rolled back with it yet. So, all right, what else do we do here? What else do we do on these streams? Might be time to refer to the checklist. Is it time for an intermission? You guys want to listen to some music? Oh, we haven't looked at default apps. Uses cheese back. The only time I've used system back was with ZorinOS, and it didn't work at all. Hey, they ship with some games. Do we have no maps? We can go worldwide. We got Klondike Solitaire, as long as the music is good. Something else I meant to do is I wanted to take the safe to play music and split it into decades so that it's easier to find the music that... Oh, look, it does have maps. Hey, hey. Oh, my lord. Holy smokes. What is Zorin doing to have such terrible performance? We've played around with maps on Terryzaw before, and it's nothing like this. Am I losing my mind? Look at this. It locked up. Maps is donezo. It's not even using much CPU. Holy. You think it's because of the extensions going on? Look at this. We're bailing out of this. Get out of here. At least it closed. Robin, you'd like to know what's going on with Zorin? I don't know why it's so heavy. English Bob is saying that it should be used without plugins, so maybe it's the plugins that's locking up. You just got your coffee cool map? You want me to disable extensions? If you remind me at the end, we'll disable all the extensions and see if the experience is better. I don't think it will be, but we'll see. You tried Gnome fonts? Watch, this crashes it. Oh, dude. Oh my god, you're right. Gnome fonts just locked it up. It's done. Oh, there we go. Gnome recovers. Fonts will crash guaranteed. What the hell? That. Oh my god. That was bananas. What? Why can't I increase the size? Okay, well, that sucks. This theme is cool though. So I'm gonna say that Zorin here has some performance issues. Artcore, you use rsync with Crony. I did some stuff with cron jobs yesterday, as a matter of fact. Didn't I launch Mines? I thought I did. There we go. I guess I didn't. The accents are way too bright. Do you guys see a problem with this? I like this song. This is one of my favorite Desired songs. Maybe when it gets out of beta, it'll be smoother. Yeah, performance issues are hard to talk about because, like, what's causing them? You know, like if styling is broken, you can say, "Oh, look, that's broken." But when it's just performance, like, what do you say? So you guys don't see what's wrong here? So I can click these tiles. I cannot click these tiles. They look almost the same. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, well, screw this. This game's too hard. Get out of here. Alright, Firefox is the default web browser. We got GIMP, we got Image Viewer, we got Photos. We got what? Oh, I clicked Office and then it just closed it. Huh. Looks like just kind of the regular stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do an intermission. What do you guys want to listen to? You guys really liked disco last time. Let me see. What does English Bob listen to? What kind of music do you like? Maybe I've got some. I meant to screen a whole bunch of songs, but I didn't get around to it. You want Motown? I don't think I have any. You know what? I have something close. Well, my idea of close. Not this disco. Okay, let's do this.
You know, I was wondering, if you could keep on, because
we're going OG.
got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like
That's probably good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back after this song. You guys still good? Don't stop till you get enough? I see that this wasn't a deep enough cut for English, Bob. And I don't disagree. I'm not super up to speed with Motown stuff. I'm only kind of just now getting into it because you guys seem to really like it, so I've been trying to find more stuff. And somebody said that they thought that I was going to get a strike. Amazingly, Michael Jackson is perfectly safe to play on YouTube. No strikes, no bans, no nothing. You want some more Earth, Wind, and Fire? I haven't made my tea. If you guys go to Twitter and you look at my my thing on Twitter, you'll see what I was doing while you guys were jamming. It chose Eddie Money as the next song. Okay. All right, let me make my tea, and then I'll be right back. I won't mute so you guys can hear what I'm up to. Is this one good? I noticed that last song peaked a lot. Yeah, this looks okay. I'll turn it back down once I come back. How is Queen to play? Queen got me in trouble. I played Queen and the entire stream got banned. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. English breakfast black tea. So, I noticed that Bodhi Linux just rolled in, and I think last time Bodhi Linux rolled in during the intermission, we were playing disco, and it might seem like all we play here is disco, but it's not. I'm on a disco kick right now. Usually we play a lot of 80s. Maybe a little bit of 90s. Bodhi 6 beta. I'm going to be looking at Elementary 6 next week or maybe the following week. But I could look at Bodhi too if there's a new beta. So you guys are talking about copyright strikes. Let me clear up some confusion on how all that works. I think I'm somewhat of an expert since my streams are kind of known for copyrighted music. The usage of copyrighted music is entirely based on the publisher. And for better or worse, most music is owned by like a small handful, like a half dozen music publishers. And only a couple of them are really anal about letting their music be played streaming, mainly because they don't like certain countries. New Zealand is a country that is banned a lot of the time. North Korea, Iran, Cuba, and another one. And then there are some artists, like Queen, that for whatever reason they don't want their music played through streaming services outside of ones they control at all. So you don't get copyright strikes unless you claim that music as your own, which I don't. On the flip side, all of the ad revenue from the music that's played on these streams goes to the publishers, which I'm okay with. But if you do YouTube as a business, then you're losing out on that money. But I don't really care. I think that playing this music adds a lot of value to the streams. You guys really like it. I like to listen to it, so I'm totally fine paying for that. Do you guys know this one? What about... Oh, Fleetwood got me banned. Fleetwood got the stream banned. If A-dubs, I don't know if you were around, but a couple streams ago I played Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac at the very, very end of the stream. And for like 1 minute of music, got 2 hours stream banned. So yeah, Fleetwood Mac is another one. They don't like their music played outside of channels they control. Most artists aren't like that, but some are. All right, let's get back on track. Metallica, I haven't... To be honest, I'm actually not a fan of Metallica, so I don't know what I would play besides maybe Enter Sandman or something like that. Nobody in chat has said anything about this song. I remember this from way back in the day. Do you use VMware? I do. Yeah, I use VMware for like work VMs and stuff. Try Windows 7. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. I 100% want to try that. Oh, this tea is still very hot. I shouldn't have done that. You guys don't know this song? Do you like indie rock? Not usually. What about Pantera? Another one of those bands I've never really gotten into. Anybody know this one? And this will be the last one before we go back to the electronica. I gotta keep an eye on YouTube for this one because I've never played this. U2 is usually okay to play, but this is older stuff. Okay, did I miss anything? We went through the release notes. Maybe some chilled Pink Floyd stuff. I haven't played any Pink Floyd either. I feel like that would get me in trouble. System tools, okay. Additional drivers. It's been Viking, I Will Follow. This was the first U2 song I ever heard. Check cute theming. I like old school U2. Let's grab some stuff. Oh, QB Torrent, thank you for giving me something to go off of because I was about to... Okay, let's get Audacity. The stream started early, by like 10 minutes. QB Torrent. Okay. Yeah, Money's pretty good off that album. Try Radiohead. They would like it. I'll look at some Radiohead. How do you like Zorin so far? It's very sluggish. It's very, very sluggish, I'll say that. But in general, like the theme, the way that it looks, and all, it looks fantastic. Oh, we're installing. Okay. Well, while those are installing, let's go ahead and check this out. I've got something to show you guys. I got a new commission just yesterday. She finished it, and I'm really, really happy about it. Let's set that as my PFP, actually. I gotta remember to do that. Oh, I got a song for you guys. I don't know why this just popped into my head. I have no idea why, but I'm sure that it's fine to play on stream. Alright, here we go. See how many of you guys know this one. Are you a fan of System of a Down? I mean, yeah. I don't know a lot of good songs by them, but I like the ones, some of the ones that I've heard. Not all of them. You guys know this? This is a little bit too heavy. I love Social D. Distro. We'll just DD is fine. Oh, I was expecting more people to know and like Social D. Dang. That's all right. It is pretty heavy. I'm pretty sure that this is just considered punk. This is a classic one too, man. Really good. No, not this song, but System of a Down. There's music that I wouldn't play live, and I don't think I'd play System of a Down live. Like, I think Reed just said either you like it or you really don't like it. And, I mean, it might be a little over the top for some people. And again, that's fine, you know. What makes some distros sluggish? Dude, I don't know. Probably the window manager. There you go. Chop suey. Yeah, that's really heavy stuff. This is solo, man. Whoa, I hit the microphone. I'm trying to drink my tea. What the hell was that? So I think I'm gonna go on record saying this is the slowest, most sluggish distro we've had on Terryzaw. It really doesn't. Look at this. It's like stuff is still going on. It really does not like this hardware. Is the OS screen? Yes, it's the resolution is squished so that we can fit the chat on the side. You don't notice it until you notice it, but it's pretty easy to ignore, I think. Alright. Somebody wanted a BitTorrent. Okay. Dude, the search is really bad. It's a beta release. I don't think anybody is like carrying on about it, though. Zorin doesn't like any hardware. What does Zorin offer? I think the special sauce that Zorin offers is the styling. It's absolutely gorgeous. Where did it go? Bit. This is faster than Deepin was? You think so? I don't know. Sitting behind the wheel, like, this is really, really sluggish. Oh, I've never played this on stream. You guys wouldn't like it, though. I'm going to turn it off. Let's go singing tonight, let's go drinking. I said that backwards. Okay. That's a local band to my area. But you guys don't. Punk doesn't seem like very... Wow. Okay, so whoever asked about cute styling, this is... Okay. Could use some work. Turn it down just a bit. Now install Deb. Oh, did I not? Oh, I installed it from FlatHub, darn it. Okay. So we'll remove you. Sounds like save the... Yeah, it does a little bit. Alright, we'll get it from good old ZorinOS. That was, Dominic, that was from FlatHub. Alright, let's give this a try. What else did I install? Audacity? I really don't... I don't love that it defaults to FlatHub here. A-dubs, you seem to have really good taste. Well, that's subjective. You and I appear to have this similar taste. If I like it, it's gotta be good, right? Taste in music. Speaking of music, look at this, look at this. It's locked up again. I don't remember Deepin doing this very much. I don't know what it is about Zorin, but it does not like this hardware at all. You like the UI? Oh yeah, this might be the best looking UI that I've ever seen. You know what, Tanvir? That is probably the best compliment that I've ever received on one of these streams. Okay, this is still ugly, but it's not as bad as the FlatHub. If I and I mean, this goes to show, like, artists and music publishers and stuff, like, you know, I'm playing this song, there's 40 something people watching. If everybody was playing the song, then that's 40 people that are, you know, the stream. If it's Spotify, you know, they're getting pennies. But now there's all these people that are hearing this music for the first time. Maybe you become fans, maybe you buy their merch. Like, I mean, this sort of thing is like a win-win. It's the 21st century. Time to get up to speed. Anyway, so there you go. This is a good test, by the way. You guys should remind me to look at cute apps on GTK and vice versa. It's good stuff. And then I looked at Audacity too. Audacity may have better... What? It installed it from the snap? Dude, this is so freaking lame. Why? Okay. Why the hell would a user need to run this you know what? We're gonna move on. I'm not gonna go on a rant. That was unacceptable. Ooh, okay. I need to take a deep breath and just let that go so we can move on with the rest of the stream. This is a really good song. I'll just focus on the music. You guys will never guess who this artist is. That's right. Sonal, it's desired. Oh, the music is a little bit too quiet? Okay, let me turn it up. That's good. That actually, my voice is peaking. Oh, you know what? I think I'm yelling. I think I'm being too loud. I hope that hasn't been happening for too long. I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. I'm trying to talk quieter, but I may have kind of let this run away. Which one is better, LXDE or LXCute? Oops, I just punched that. Okay. You got to take off. Well, it was great having you. It was great having you here. I can't really get a feel for the audio support. Forget about ZorinOS. Let's make Egee OS. You know, that might happen someday. Can I just import these maybe? I mean, I'm sure it's... let's just move on. Let's take a look at the videos. We got thumbnails. That's a good start. Okay, well, performance is garbage. Dude, what happened? I remember when I was doing distro delves, most distros could play this. Is it... do you guys think it's my system? Look, it's using all of the CPU. That can't be right. Like, what happened? Yeah. Garbage, man. Oh, look at that. MPEG 2. Oh, and there it goes. Valentin, how are you? I don't think Zorin is bad, though. I think it just has pretty steep system requirements. I think that Zorin should just increase the system requirements. Like it might even be smart for them to detect the system, maybe in the installer or something, and say, hey man, this is you might like ZorinOS Lite better. Because yeah, like I mean the performance is just bad. Yeah, the system requirements are way more. Wow, what is going on there? That was strange, like the model was broken. Look at that. Like what is going on there? This is VP8 too. Wow. Okay, so none of the videos played right. Like literally not a single video played right. We didn't do NeoFetch. It was a PowerPoint slideshow. Seconds per frames. I wonder if it has NeoFetch. That'd be kind of cool. Nope. No, dog's carrying on again. I forgot to put him away. Did you guys check my Twitter? See what I was doing? While you guys were vibing to Michael Jackson? You can see what I was doing out there. Should be keeping an eye on my audio. All right, ZorinOS logo. And this is a dual-core Intel Celeron N3350 with 4 gigs of RAM. So yeah, that's that. What's the term again for 80s wave style? Okay. Documents. Synthwave Outrun. Outrun's its own thing. Outrun is like really punchy. Here, I can actually play. I'll show you guys the difference between. So this is Synthwave. What we've got right now, this is Synthwave like Future Funk. This is kind of Future Funk. This is a little too like chill for Future Funk. And this is Outrun. Well, that's not really Outrun either. I mean, it's more Outrun than others. You guys want? So I'll just leave this playlist on. You guys can hear it. What did Egee say when the desktop was again? Oh, Vaporwave. Vaporwave is 90s. So I wouldn't really say that this is outrun, but this is way more outrunny than the other stuff that we've heard. Yeah, Vaporwave is good. Vaporwave is 90s. The music is more 90s style, and the aesthetic has a lot of like pinks and purples. It's good. Yeah, like each measure it adds more. This all looks good. Guys, is BTRFS daily usable? Absolutely. Yeah, the rounded corners are really good. See, there you go. This definitely feels like Outrun now. So check this. I just got this commish yesterday. I listen to mostly techno, but everything else is cool. Good deal. Productive apps are snappy. I haven't been super impressed with XFS. Yeah, I don't think that Egee's listening to Outrun in this. But it's a good one. Really good late night doggo. Ah, thank you. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite scene that I've got. Well, it's kind of the only one that I've gotten like this. I plan to get a lot more. Super, super happy with it. Good stuff. Vibin'. You know what? It actually fits the desktop really well, though. I could probably make it the desktop background, and it would still fit the aesthetic. You think there's too much tension? You know, you're not the only one that said that, and that's totally not what I was going for, but I'm not unhappy about it. We got purples. We got pinks. Oh, what? What's going on? Do you guys see the background of this fading? Watch. Oh. Dude, Zorin is so weird. Look at this image and watch. Do you see it? Why is it doing that? It's like a fuzz. Very odd. Zorin is it's really weird. It is getting grainy. Oh, you know what? We should look at the system while I do that. It's trying to save resources. What the hell? But why? I really like this music, but I don't think it fits the stream very well. So we'll leave you over here. Look at the memory. Well, we have a bunch of apps open, though. All right, so the CPU. This is a good one. It's not doing it now. Oh, there we go. Wait. Why on earth is it doing that? Look at that. We must investigate. This is 8 megabytes. Can we find one that's equal size? Oh, this TIFF is... Wow, this TIFF is giant. Oh, yeah, it is giant, actually. It's not doing it. Oh, maybe... Yeah, look at the... Can we zoom in, maybe? All right, watch the lines around the pause. What is causing that? That's really interesting. I love this stuff. This is Gnome 336. No way. That tips for you. It's our Discord bot. Huh. Well, that's interesting. All right, what else do we have here? We got audio. We did photos, video. Oh, scripts. Yeah, yep. Are they going to upgrade to Gnome 4? I don't think so. I maybe. I don't know. Do you listen to House? No. I wouldn't not listen to House. Like if I was somewhere and it was playing, it'd be fine. But I wouldn't listen to it on my own time. We got Bash version 5. We got. What do you guys think the default version of Python is? There is no default version of Python. Is it called Python 3? Okay. Python 2 is not installed by default, which is fine. But they could install Python 3, I think. Oops. I mean, there should be one package with that name. Oh, there's two. Right after I said, but there's only one. Yeah, I would call that a bug. Damn it. I should have been watching my audio levels the whole time because I keep peaking. I'm just so damn loud. I gotta stop being so loud. Well, this was a good run, folks. It'll be better next time. Any Ruby? Chiptunes? Chiptunes I don't think would be good for a stream at all. I'm not opposed to having chiptunes, but... Is there a pip to pip 3? That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. Oops. Your audio is at 135, so you can actually hear me? Are you saying that I'm quiet? On OBS, every time I talk, I'm in the red, which is good as long as it's not, like, going over the top. Okay. Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to look at is archives. I don't think I've looked at archives in quite some time. Shame on me. It can open everything, though, so... Alright. Let's move away from this outrun. You guys want some plastic love? Let's see if I can find it easily. It's probably buried in here somewhere. Yeah, it is. Come on. Nah, that's fine. No plastic love for you. Okay. Hey, Egee, if you mind waiting, I could get a new release of the toolkit ready in a few minutes. Well, we're not ready to destroy it yet. We're about to get into the games. I just revamped this section. Oh, this is a good song. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. Whoa. Spill something. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Xbox controller. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, this song has like a weird. There's a part of this song I don't like. It's too repetitive. I don't know. If it gets to me, I'll just turn it off. Okay, so I've got some new stuff this time around. It's executable. What? Is it really though? It is. That's weird. It's a markdown file. I don't know how that happened. So there's this guy named Rice. He made a game. He doesn't know it, but I'm going to show it on stream. We've never tested web games. Oh, I should have read the instructions. Collect as many coins as possible. Rewind the timer. Dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. What? What's happening here? Uh-oh. Oh. To be honest, the frame rate is like really bad. It plays. I also wanted to try this first-person shooter written in JavaScript. Can you guys believe this? This is a first-person shooter running in a browser written in JavaScript. This music is annoying. Is it the singing? I try to avoid songs with singing. Let's try low resolution. Wow, it automatically full screened. What the hell? Oh, okay. That turned collisions off, I guess. Got a rocket launcher. So the performance is what the hell? Oh, I'm being attacked. A bot joined? She's yelling something. Alarming frame rate. I know, right? Yeah, that was the song that I said had a really repetitive chorus or something like that. What do people think of Rust? Seems cool. Oh, this is Desired again. Okay. I want to show you guys Cats on Mars, if it'll run. Oh, did you see that? This is Godot. Are you still running 20.4? Kind of. I've got ZorinOS is the distro that I use most often. It's fine. I ran an update and it hosed up my styling. Look at this, guys. This is Godot. It's empty. It's a triple bunk. It's a torn up couch. You taking off, Bodhi, getting the kids ready for bed? Well, it was great having you here. No time for cat naps. I can't let you through. I follow orders blindly. This is the dance competition. You need a leotard, ballet shoes, and a fancy hat. Come back when you find it. See you later. What's this? I was ejected into space and landed here. I come in peace. That cat over there looks sus. Please don't leave me alone with him. I come in peace. I even take out the trash for you. It's too chilly to go outside. I've got some old ballet shoes, but you gotta keep up. Alright, we gonna dance for it? It lags a little bit. Oh geez. What is going on here? This is really well done. The lag sucks, but... Alright, this is too much. I gotta bail out. Which game is this? This is called... Cats on Mars. Oh my... It locked up again. It locked up again. Unbelievable. It's gone, dude. Alright, we're gonna reboot before we try the next ones. It reminds you of GTA San Andreas Dance. Oh, this is Dan Mason, that's why it's so good. I was like, dang, this is a banger. All right. You want to try ZorinOS without systemd? Hey, look, my PFP. Maybe it's because they got 3.38 instead of 3.36. Yeah, there's Q4OS, quirky distro. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's get through the rest of those apps, and then we'll burn it down. That last title was Dan Mason. I think it was it was something in Japanese. It's off the album Miami Virtual, which is just like incredible tracks the entire way. So look up Dan Mason and find the Miami Virtual album, and you know, just vibe however you do you. Another banger, man. All right, let's check out these apps. Doki Doki. How would you guys like for me to play Doki Doki on Saturday instead of Distro Delves? Would that be an acceptable substitute for a weekend? Oops, I wanted to close it. I like that the Discord app image just tells you to download a freaking deb file. Like, how useless is that? What the hell? Plugins updated. Oh, that was Hyper. Okay, well, that's installing. All right, Dominic, is the toolkit ready? Because we're about to hit it. We have reached the end of the stream. I'm going to go out on a really incredible song. So, if you guys remember last stream, I went out on Michael Jackson's Beat It. This one, we're going to go out on a Stone Sour cover. So if you guys know who Stone Sour is, you won't want to miss this one. Now this is one hell of a start page. Oh, I didn't even realize this was down here. Send feedback. Man, that's bright. Sorry if I just blew your guys' eyes away. Alright, I think Dominic bailed. Yeah, your eyes. I'm sorry about that. Oh. This is kind of cool. Oh, AJ, thank you for that. I appreciate you, bud. You guys know what that means. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm tired. I don't know why this stream drained me. I'm ready to go to bed. What do you get when you cross a computer with an elephant? Lots of memory. Now re-download it from master, wait for you to make a release. And what could we do while Dominic is faffing about? Archives, apps. I mean, we've kind of looked at everything. We've reached the end of the line. Where do all of the cool mice live? At their mouse pads. That one was really bad. We did photos, PTS. This is kind of like a dumping ground for some of the test results. Install Hollywood and hack the NSA. You do the doc theme? What's the doc theme? Let's do that. I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting. Let's check it out. This one? Oh, it's released? Let's try messing with this, actually. Oh, see this? If I change this, this will wreck everything. Yeah, look at that. Look at the icons are missing and stuff. Damn it, I'm yelling again. Is there a Devuan version? Yeah, I would do that. I'd need to figure out how to pronounce it, but is the purple theme Zorin? It is. Yeah, I really like the purple theme a lot. Like in fact, the more I see it, the more I like it. Oh, can you not change it from here? Theme? Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Okay, let's switch it back. Kiss your eyes goodbye. Oh. Hey, that was a little harsh. Maybe we'll keep it dark. Ooh, this is a good one. Who's this? Oh. Take a guess who it is. Man, I feel like I've never connected with an artist on such like a personal level as Zorin. I like practically everything that they do. Am I just crazy? Like, is it? I don't know. I like all this music, but when a Desired track comes on, it's like the record stops and I have to look and see who it is, and it's pretty much always Desired. Androgy. 64 contributions in private repositories. Really? Sonny Crockett. Quickly go download it and put it on your SD card. What does the clock do when it's hungry? It goes back 4 seconds. Oh my god, that was crazy. I've got to pin this repo. Oh man. How do I find it, Dominic? I like that this is the first hit. Go get the Egee to use toolkit. I don't know how to find it. I need to pin it. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just freaking pin it over here. Hold on, I'll get it. Ooh, sunset. Oh, what? Maybe you can just DM it to me or something. I can't. I guess I've never had to find it cold like this before. Oh, it's the Egee Destroyer? Oh, I thought that we called it something else. Oh. Well, crap. This is going to take me a minute then. I thought that it was, I thought that we had made it public. Alright, just a second, folks. This is from private repo, for all you wondering. Because the boys are afraid that if this script got in the wrong hands, bad things would happen. Put it in here. All right. Oh, English Bob, you're saying that ZorinOS 15.3, ZorinOS Lite is laggy too? Wow. Huh. I guess it just has really high system requirements. I don't know. Very odd. Close you. Grab Egee Destroyer. I'll organize this later. I don't think Teal is here, but I'm really jonesing to play Risk of Rain. I'm tired and I want to play Risk of Rain. That's what's on my mind right now. It has a lot of stuff pre-installed. Some payloads like the Moeification went public, but okay. That must be what I was thinking of then. Your language. What just happened? I didn't. Is this intentional? Oh dear. Wait, what? That was fast? What did you do, Dominic? Do you... Oh, what? Dogs are howling. Hey! Oh, somebody's here. Hey! You guys need to cool it. Oh, it smells really good outside. It's a beautiful day here today. I don't know what it's like where you guys are. I guess it snowed in Lithuania last week. But here it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, you know what? I think that a friend of mine wanted to go kayaking or canoeing today. But I don't usually do stuff like that on Saturdays. Like, I can't, after streaming like this for 2 hours, I can't. It's too much. Oh, here's your Plastic Love. No. Dress down. This isn't Plastic Love. I'm not sure what this is. Is a pretty nice spring day here in Northern Europe. So did you guys get snow or no? Why did Lithuania get snow? Would you guys consider Lithuania Northern or Eastern Europe? The Baltic area is just like kind of its own thing. Disco Delves. It's cloudy there, 52 degrees in Omaha. Is it dry or does it get really humid there? Because Nebraska's Midwest, right? So do you guys get the same level of humidity as like Minnesota or Wisconsin does? It gets humid in quotes here. Oh, Mika, you're in the Baltic area. Interesting. Oh, you consider it Baltic. I see. Okay, so the Baltic region is like its own thing. Okay. That's cool. I have heritage in that area. It goes way back. Lithuania, as a matter of fact. All right, let's go ahead and wreck this. We're going to Moeify it, as we do. Grotesque. Yes, it gets very hot and humid in the summer. It's snowing here in Hawaii. Oh, Mika, you're in Finland. There's a lot of incredible artists in Finland. There's countries that are just hubs for artists. It's kind of interesting. One of my favorite artists is from Finland, actually. She makes absolutely incredible stuff. All right, let's fire away. Oh. Johan, you hate that it's hot and humid? Yeah, the Pacific Northwest is, it's pretty mild, as people say. I'm kind of a baby though. Like when it gets hot, I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold either. I'll live in Hawaii. That seems like the place to be for me. I bet Hawaii gets really humid though. Mika, they say that about a lot of metal bands. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't really like Finnish metal. I've tried to listen to them and I don't know, I just don't connect with it. You Americans use that alien stuff like inches and Fahrenheit. I think that it largely depends on where you are in the States, because there's a lot of metric stuff here in the Pacific Northwest area. How often does it rain? It doesn't rain as much as people make it sound like it does. Especially in the summer. In the summer, we have like droughts. We get a lot of times when you hear about the fires in California, it's the same thing in Oregon, especially Central Oregon. But the Pacific Northwest, what's really cool about the Pacific Northwest and the valleys that are kind of carved. So in Oregon and Washington, you've got the Coast Range Mountains, which are formed mostly by tectonic action. And then you've got the Cascades, which is formed by volcanic action, volcanism. And so that makes the mountains look really different depending on which side, whether you're looking east or west. They just look different, which is super cool. But that corridor, that valley between the mountain ranges gets a lot of rain. And when people say that it rains a lot in the Pacific Northwest, what they're talking about is that it just rains constantly. Like in the winter, it's just this nonstop drizzle. I personally love it. I think it's awesome. Other places, when it rains, it just like downpours and everything is soaked. That rarely happens here. And then when the summer comes around, it's just like the Portland metro area, which is where I'm closest to, that becomes as smoggy as Los Angeles can. And then it rains, like when we get to spring, or when we get to September, it rains and it takes all of the smog away. But in August especially, it gets really, really smoggy to the point where you can't even see the mountain ranges. You had a job offer where you could relocate to Eugene or Salem, but you decided against it at the time. Eugene is really cool. It's pretty far away from Portland though. Salem is actually really cool. Salem is really old. Eugene is too. All of those cities in Oregon are just really cool, and they have a lot of history. I would probably, between the two, unless you had a reason to move to Eugene, and maybe you do, I would go for Salem because it's well within driving distance to Portland. The drive from Eugene to Portland is like, it's pretty nasty. It's like 3 hours long at least. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, my dad lived in Salem for a while, so I got pretty familiar with it. I liked it. He lived in West Salem, which is a little bit different. It's like the old part, like really old. Doesn't the mountain range also block rain coming from the Pacific? Yeah, so the on the Pacific side, yeah, the rain makes it over the Coast Range, but it doesn't make it over the Cascade Range. So the Cascade Range is also like really, really tall compared to the Coast Range. So the rain clouds can kind of make their over. Do you prefer launching it with the toolkit or auto starting it? I don't know if I have a preference. Now I want to look at maps. You guys got me going. I have a thing for maps. Whoa. Yeah, so see, Eugene is way down here in Portland, so this drive is actually Salem is like right between the two. I didn't notice that. Salem has a lot of there's a lot of rednecks. That's not very nice. There's a lot of rural area outside of Salem, and that I think that helps define the culture, especially on the fringes. So the Coast Range is like here. See, and you can kind of see shadows of it going up into Washington. And then Seattle has this massive piece, which is just like this is like a rainforest because it rains so much. And then they've got their own mountain. This is the Cascades. It goes all the way down. The Cascades goes all the way into Canada. And the Canadian Rockies are like the coolest. Are you good with directions? Oh yeah, I've got like a compass. Like when I'm out, I always know where I am because I have this like persistent map in my head. Oh my God, this is so bad. And then oh, did we run the playlist out? I don't even know where I am now. Adelaide? What the hell? Did we go all the way down to like Australia? Holy smokes, we're in Australia. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. This app does not run well on Zorin. The Pacific Northwest is the place you would... Yeah, I'm so incredibly lucky and fortunate that I grew up here. Because I didn't realize how, like, the vast majority of the issues that the rest of the states have, the Pacific Northwest just seems to avoid somehow. And I know that there was a lot of news around the riots in Portland, but those were so freaking overblown. They made it sound like there were riots happening every night and there's vandalism and stuff. It's like, no, that was like almost a complete fabrication. But, you know, it got people to stop moving here for a while, so that's a thing, I guess. It's very crowded because so many people want to live here. And the land values are super, super high. But I don't blame them. It's a really, really good place to live. Seattle has the same issue. Seattle's like way bigger than Portland, though. All right, let's hose the system up. I think we're done here. I haven't really had very much luck with some of these. You don't know much about the people, but the nature is pretty cool. I mean, to give you an idea of the people and the mentality in the Pacific Northwest, Washington was the second state to legalize weed, and then Oregon followed suit, and then turned around and they decriminalized all drugs, period. So if that gives you an idea of kind of the mentality of the folks here, and if that's your style, then hey. Yeah, but I know more about Oregonians because I am an Oregonian and I grew up here. But there's a very, very strong culture around nature. Like on the East Coast, they like kind of clear cut everything and overfished the rivers and everything, and then over here in the Pacific Northwest, like the opposite, for better and worse. You studied in Helena in Montana. I really want to visit. I'm an Argonian. I'd love to visit Montana. Montana looks so cool. Oh Lord. Web page is slowing down your browser, dude. I don't know. You guys said that you thought Deepin was sluggish. I don't know, man. Deepin is second. I'm gonna give Deepin second place. This is first place for sluggishness. This is like incredible. Oh shoot. Come on. Oh, I hope it didn't hose up my SD card. I bet it did. I bet the SD card's gone. Right after I added a bunch of stuff to it too. Is it? Open it. Yep, it hosed up the SD card. Damn it! Oh, I guess I have to remake that. Have I visited India? I have not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to wrap it up here. It's been a good song. It's been a good song. It has been a good song, actually. It's been a good stream. I'm trying to get better at managing my voice volume. Oh, and the... okay. You like the background just faded out? Alright. Well, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'm going to have you go out on this incredible song. It's a cover by Stone Sour. And yeah, that's it. Have a good weekend, everybody.
World was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd need somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. Never felt that way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. World was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, nobody loves no